Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Frost Reads Reddit. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the spooky stories, because I've been having a blast reading them. And it really seems like there's enough content over on r/nosleep to last me for a very long time. Anyways, I obviously don't drive. I mean, I'm too young to have a license. But I've always been kind of uncomfortable being in a vehicle at night. So naturally, this story posted by Blair Daniels kind of got my attention. It's called People Keep Flashing Their High Beams at Me. It first happened around Wilhelmina Drive. When the sedan passed me, it flashed its high beams. A cop was ahead, or even more likely, deer. So I hit the brakes, scanning the forest on either side. But nothing popped up. No cop hidden on the side of the road ready to pounce on speeders. No herd of deer staring at me with glowing eyes in the darkness. When I'd gotten about a mile away, I figured it was safe. I pushed my foot on the accelerator and resumed my usual speed. It must have been a herd of deer that crossed already, I thought. I turned up the radio. A staticky "Carry On My Wayward Son" coming through. Dang. The reception in this valley really sucks. But my phone battery was low, and I wasn't about to use up all the juice playing Every Rose Has Its Thorns for the 100th time. I turned the dial, but the rest of the station seemed even more staticky. At least I'll be home soon. I was halfway through making a mental checklist of everything I had to get done tomorrow when another pair of headlights blinked through the trees. When it got about 20 feet from me, it flashed its high beams too. I thought it was gonna be more deer, but as I drove through the darkness, I didn't see anything. No cop cars either, unless they were really well hidden. As the seconds ticked by and there was nothing else, no construction zone, tree in the road, or other hazard, my heart began to pound. What exactly was he trying to warn me about? I glanced down at my phone, the screen black in the passenger seat. Is it already dead? I thought. Maybe they were warning me about something wrong with my car. Both of my headlights seemed to be working, but maybe there was smoke coming out of my tailpipe or something. I didn't like the idea of being stuck on the side of the road at 11 p.m. I sucked in a deep breath and thought, it's probably just deer. There's a lot of them around here, remember? The green sign for Edgar Avenue popped up in my headlights and my heart slowed. I'm less than 10 minutes from home. I thought of the fluffy, furry blanket I'd gotten a week ago, curling up in it, eating some chocolate before bed as Leela snuggled up to me. The thought made my heart slow even further. My cat, my room, my blanket. And then another pair of headlights swung around the bend. As it approached me, it slowed, and then it flashed its high beams at me. My blood went cold. For some reason, 2 flashes seemed to fit within the realm of coincidence, but 3? It's not deer, or a cop. It's something about me. Something wrong with the car, or... A horrible thought shot through my mind. There's an urban legend where a girl's driving home late and a truck keeps following her and flashing his high beams. But the trucker's a nice dude, and he's flashing the headlights because there's a guy in the back seat with a knife, and he keeps rising up to stab her. Oh God, oh God. I turned on the light and whipped around. The back seat was empty, at least as far as I could tell. Swinging my gaze back to the road, I reached my hand around the back of my seat. My heart pounded in my chest as I slowly swept my fingers through the darkness behind me. What if there was someone there, I thought. I imagined my fingers meeting rough cloth, warm skin, sticky hot breath, the cold steel point of a knife. But they only met air. I breathed a sigh of relief, swished my hands through the air a few more times, high and low. There was a dead spot that I couldn't reach, but it would be far too small for an adult man to hide in. unless he was some kind of gold medal contortionist. So then I thought maybe it's something wrong with the car then. Maybe they see smoke or a door ajar or a lights out. I glanced at the side of the road. There was a margin of dirt between the edge of the road and the beginning of the forest. I could safely pull over and check what was wrong. Then again, this road was really lonely, especially so late. There were only a few houses on the road and none that I could see right now. Just thick woods, brambles, and twisted bark that would muffle any screams. I'll take my chances driving home, I thought. I gripped the steering wheel. Only about 5 more miles. I again thought of my warm little house, and Leela with her fluffy black fur and permanent smirk. When a pickup truck swung around the bend, I held my breath. They're not flashing at me. Good, good. Almost home. But then, there it was. Flash. The afterimage of the searing white light danced in my vision. Cold sweat broke out on my neck. Dang it, I whispered. What the heck is going on? Their headlights disappeared behind me, and the darkness immediately pooled around me again, like fluid filling a void. Scraggly, crooked branches clawed at my car, silhouetted by the full moon. The radio played straight static. I reached for my phone, and then I heard it. Coming from straight above me. Something was tapping on my moonroof. Don't look up, I thought. Don't look up. Don't look up. The sign for Maplewood appeared before me. I swung onto the street, then pulled into the driveway. Without even thinking it through, I swung the door open and ran as fast as I possibly could. Surprisingly, I got inside safe and sound. I spent half the night watching old movies with Leela curled up on my lap. I checked the front and back doors and all the windows about 1,000,000 times each. I didn't dare look outside at my car. I closed my eyes, even when checking the front door. I thought I was safe, but I wasn't, because now I hear it again. It's more frequent now, more frantic, coming from right above me, right above my bed, coming from inside the attic. Yo! Okay, so you know how in the last one I said some things need a little bit more detail? Well, this one's the exact opposite. This one got to me in a completely different way. Oh, I'm actually really glad there's no description of the creature. It just makes it all the creepier. It can be so terrifying when you can't see what you know is there. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this spooky story, and if you wanna tell me what you think, leave a comment below. I love reading your guys' comments. Anyways, until next time, everybody. Bye! Bye!
Oh yeah, I want to show our patrons some love too because they're awesome. Their contributions help us to afford all the neat stuff we use to record. So thank you. And if you want to become a patron too, you can click the link down in the description. You'd really be helping the channel out, and you'd get a couple nifty goodies too. Anyways, if you made it this far in the video, then yay, you're amazing. By the way, subscribe. Please don't make a foxy beg.